Hey, what's up? Day 3, final day. Again, thank you to everybody who reached out. I truly can't say how much I appreciate it. It means a lot to know I'm not going through it alone, and I hope you guys know that you guys aren't going through it alone either. With that said, as you can see, we're not in a tractor today. We're riding the Z-Turn. It's too nice out. Sun's out, so we had to put the guns out today. Honestly, we're on our way to vacation, so I'm in vacation mode already, so I don't give a fuck. We'll jump right into it. So yesterday, again, I talked about the last 21 months and the 3 doctor's appointments I had leading up to the last week. So all this stuff I've been talking about, the 3 doctor's appointments, all that stuff. I was going for a disability pension. Again, I kind of mentioned yesterday, I didn't want to go after it initially. I kind of just wanted to move on with my life. Anybody who knows me knows that I don't really like handouts. I've worked since I was 15 at a car wash. My dad used to drop me off on his way to work. Had a job ever since. Paid my way through college. So I like working. I don't like free money. I mean, it's more than that, but that's the stuff that I told myself at the time. Ended up going for a disability pension. Like I said, we met with 3 doctors. Kind of recap that again. All 3 said that I had PTSD. 2 psychologists said that my condition was career-ending on the Omaha Fire Department. And again, the neuroscience doctor that I met with for 24 minutes said that I had PTSD, but it wasn't career-ending. So what that kind of looks like is the city of Omaha has a pension board elected. It's made up of a mix. The police and fire pension is made up of a mix of police officers, sheriffs, firefighters, and then some city personnel. So last Thursday, again, after 21 months, I was finally put on the agenda. I knew going into it that my chances weren't good. My attorney provided by the union, who's phenomenal, he's a very good advocate, was under the influence that the board had already made up their mind that they were going to make an example out of me since I was so young. I'm 31. And they wanted to shore up a loophole that they thought they spotted in the pension system. So last Thursday, my attorney goes up there and speaks for about 10 minutes in front of the board. And following that, I went up and spoke for about 10 minutes. I'm way more composed doing these videos than I was in that courtroom. It was very emotional. It was very tough trying to talk about it, and knowing in the back of my mind that I was going to get denied. But we did it anyway. Like I said, went up there and spoke, and not 5 seconds after I was done, they made a motion to deny based on the first doctor's opinion, and that was it. 9 years done. Not officially, since the city and the fire department haven't officially terminated me yet, but 5 members of a pension board took a 24-minute ruling or a 24-minute interview and ran with it and denied me a pension. And again, like I said, it wasn't about the money for me. Towards the end, it was about finishing this process out and making sure that the city couldn't force me to quit this process. I wanted to prove to them that I was strong enough to make it through. I was, barely. It was a kick in the dick. I felt that we had a good enough case. We had 2 doctors, again, psychologists, that said that it was career-ending. But But the pension board ran with the one interview that said it wasn't. I have a lot to say on that. I don't know how much I want to say, but in my opinion, it was at bare minimum cowardice and at maximum a self-serving interest. I'm not here to call anybody out by name. They made their decision. They did everything legally. They could take RS's opinion. There's nothing wrong with that. I would say the only thing that they didn't do is in previous cases, they have sent a person like me to their own doctor for an opinion, and they did not do that. So again, they did everything right. They didn't send me to a doctor, but they're allowed to do that. Nothing illegal was done, and I'm pretty much shit out of luck. We can appeal, but the appeal process is not worth it because we're not providing any new evidence to a judge. The judge is not going to sit there and risk his verdict on no new information and go against a doctor who has made that decision. So an appeal would be pointless. So basically, I'm shit out of luck. And that's fine. Like I said at the start of this, I wanted to do this. I didn't want to do this. So I'm no different off than where I was if I hadn't done this. I get my pension contributions. Since it was deemed a medical injury on duty, any health care pertaining to that is taken care of. So as far as I'm concerned, that's all right. What pisses me off is that we had in place a system that's supposed to help first responders, that if you're struggling with a job and it's not in your best personal interest to continue, we have a system in place to take care of you. And the pension board, in their own interest and own cowardice, decided to go against that. It is what it is. I'll stop bitching about it, but so denied a pension. Still waiting to hear from the city on official termination, but that should be coming here shortly. Going forward, I don't know. We're gonna see when life takes me. I'm gonna go full ahead into this mowing business, and I'll be the best damn mower that Nebraska's ever seen. That's for sure. But I don't know. I want to be an advocate. I need to find my voice to start being able to be there for people who were in my position, who may find themselves in my position. And I definitely don't want them going through that again. So I'm going to do everything that I can to change the practices that we have in place to make it easier for first responders who have decided to leave the job. And we'll see what happens. Like I said, I have a couple things, in my mind that I want to do. But we'll see what happens. Again, I'm going to ramble, but I'll end it there. I appreciate all of you guys watching. Just know, like I said, you guys aren't alone. I'm here day or night. And I appreciate all your guys' support. So everybody stay safe. Have a good Memorial Day weekend, and I appreciate you all.